Mastering reported speech. Modal verbs to infinitive phrases. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our language learning journey. Today, we're diving into an exciting aspect of English grammar in the realm of reported speech, specifically focusing on changing modal verbs to infinitive phrases within the context of reporting suggestions and advice. This skill is vital when communicating effectively in English, so let's get started. Before we delve into changing modal verbs to infinitive phrases, let's have a quick refresher on what modal verbs are. Modal verbs such as can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must, etc. express possibility, necessity, or ability. They're used with the base form of verbs and are fundamental when giving advice or making suggestions. For example, he should study harder to pass the exam. They can go to the park later. Next, we need to understand what infinitive phrases are. An infinitive phrase is the base form of a verb, preceded by to. They can function as nouns, adjectives, or adverbs in a sentence. For example, she loves to play basketball. Infinitive phrase is a noun. The book to read is Pride and Prejudice. Infinitive phrase is an adjective. He left the room to get some fresh air. Infinitive phrase as an adverb. Now, let's get to the crux of our lesson today. Transforming modal verbs into infinitive phrases when reporting suggestions and advice. Generally, when we're reporting someone's advice or suggestion, the modal verb from the direct speech often changes to an infinitive phrase in the reported speech. The word to is added before the base form of the verb. For example, consider the following changes. You should study harder, he advised. To he advised me to study harder. They can go to the park later, she suggested. To she suggested that they go to the park later. Here, the modal verbs should and can have been transformed into infinitive phrases to study and to go, respectively, in the reported speech. Remember, the best way to master any language aspect is by practicing it. Let's try some exercises together. 1. You must visit the art exhibition, he suggested. 2. She should apply for the scholarship, they recommended. Try to convert these into reported speech using infinitive phrases. Well done for reaching the end of this lesson. Changing modal verbs to infinitive phrases in reported speech can initially feel a bit tricky, but with consistent practice, it will become second nature. Remember to practice with real-life examples and conversations. Keep learning, and I'll see you in our next lesson. Happy studying!